welcome back to News Hut Media. Today we are talking about a topic many taxpayers are worried about. You filed your return, e-verified it, waited for 45 days or more and still no refund. Why is that happening? And particularly this year, why are so many refunds getting delayed? Let's break it down step by step. What is the normal refund timeline? Typically, once you file your return and e-verify it, the ITD processes it and you might get your refund in about 4 to 5 weeks. That is approx 30 to 35 days if everything is straightforward. However, the moment you cross that 45-day threshold, you may start worrying. And the reason is many cases are not straightforward. So the delay starts to creep in. Why are refunds delayed? Let's look at the most common reasons why refunds get delayed. These apply for any year, but they help explain what may be happening in your case. Reason 1. Mismatch in data. For example, the TDS or tax credits you claim in your return do not match what the tax department has in their records. The system checks your return against your Form 26AS or AIS, that is, Annual Information Statement. If there is inconsistency, your refund may be held back. Reason number 2. Bank account IFSC, name, mismatch or pre-validation missing. Even if your return is accepted, if your bank account details, account number, IFSC are wrong or your account isn't linked properly with your PAN or Aadhaar, then issuing the refund gets delayed. Reason number 3. Your ITR is not verified or e-verification is pending. After filing, you must e-verify or send ITRV within the time limit. If this step is missing, the return is treated as not filed and refund won't start. Reason number 4. Return selected for additional scrutiny or manual processing. If you have unusual deductions claimed under various sections, high refund amount or complex income business capital gains, the return may get flagged for manual review, which takes longer. Reason number 5. Outstanding tax demand or previous year's dues. If you have old tax liabilities, the ITD may adjust your current refund against those dues. That delays your refund. Now that you know the general reasons, let's see why this year in particular refund processing seems slower. Why is this year different, slower? This assessment year has seen some special factors which are causing longer delays compared to previous years. The filing season started later than usual. Because the utilities and ITR forms, that is ITR 1, ITR 4, etc., were made available late, many returns got submitted later, and the processing queue has grown. More stringent checks. The tax department has introduced tighter verification, especially given concerns about inflated refund claims and mismatches. Because of this, more returns are being flagged for detailed review. Expanded backlog, large volume of filings, extensions. With the deadline extended in some cases and more taxpayers filing closer to the deadline, the CPC, that is Central Processing Center, is handling more files, which slows down the average processing time. New compliance rule changes. When new tax rules or new forms fields are introduced, returns take longer to process, system updates may take time, and manual interventions may increase. So if you are waiting for over 45 days this year, these are likely part of the reason. What to check and do if your refund is delayed? Okay, so you're well past the 45-day mark. Here are practical steps you should follow to find out what's going on and possibly expedite the refund. First point, check refund status online. Log in on the income tax e-filing portal. Refund demand status. See if there is any update like processed, refund adjudicated. Second point, check for notices or defective return status. Under section 139(9), a return can be declared defective, that is, needs correction, and this stops the refund. Third point, check your bank account and pre-validation. Make sure the bank account you provided is valid, active, linked with PAN, IFSC is correct, the account has been pre-validated as required. Fourth point, check for old tax demands. If the portal shows you have outstanding tax liabilities from previous years, your refund might be adjusted against those dues. Clearing that might help release the refund. Fifth point, submit a refund reissue request if required. If the refund was processed but failed to credit, for example, wrong bank account, then you can apply for a reissue of refund on the portal. Sixth point, raise a grievance or e-Nivaran status. If nothing else explains the delay, you can file a grievance via the e-filing portal under e-Nivaran, stating your ITR acknowledgement number, date, amount of refund and the days waited. Seventh point, stay patient but track interest. Under Section 244A of the Income Tax Act, you are entitled to interest on delayed refunds, subject to conditions. Tips to avoid refund delays next time. To avoid or at least minimize delays in future years, here are some proactive tips. File your ITR as early as possible after the filing window opens. This avoids the peak queue. Make sure your PAN Aadhaar linkage is done, your bank account is active, and all bank details, account number, IFSC are correctly updated and pre-validated. Ensure that Form 26AS or TDS creates are correct and your income deduction declarations match those figures. Choose the correct ITR forms, ITR 1, ITR 2, ITR 3, etc. based on your type of income. Wrong form leads to defects. E-verify your return promptly within the time allowed. Respond promptly if you get a notice under Section 139(9) or any other query. Keep track of any previous year's demands or outstanding tax dues. Clearing these can speed up future refunds. If you follow these steps, you reduce the risk of the refund being held up. Let's summarize overall. A refund delay beyond 45 days is not unusual this year. Common causes, data mismatches, verification pending, bank account issues, manual review. This year is lower because of late filing utilities, higher scrutiny, large volume or backlogs. You can check status, correct issues, raise reissue request or grievances. Being proactive reduces risk of delay in future. Thanks for watching. If you found this helpful, please give a thumbs up, subscribe and hit the bell icon for more such interesting stories. If your refund is delayed, drop in the comments how long you have waited.